everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Is it
another Sunday?
Is it a
How you
happy
guys
Sunday?
feeling? Could be.
Is it okay? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fucking perception, right?
It's a fine Sunday.
It's a fine day. People open windows.
That's wait, no, that's Pete. That's Matt. I'm Dan.
Yeah,
Shadow
it doesn't
Moses
show our
comes
names
up.
like the other one did.
Well, I could turn it on, but I'd have to turn it on again.
So turn it on. Turn it on again.
So we're on episode 60 today, right?
Yes.
Wow, 60 episodes. I'm sitting here talking about 100. It's not even 100 yet. 60.
That means you've done 60 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Close. To,
I get the math. I think we actually skipped one, right?
We've skipped up one or two because of like holidays or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, there are a few that we've skipped. Are we doing this Sunday?
Yeah. Unless you can't.
I was figuring I'd be able to.
I'll be here.
Okay. Dan, you going in?
I will be here for you.
What, the first? Who cares?
Well, welcome to episode 60 of the Shadowcast, where we talk about 3D printing, creating all that beautiful jazz stuff.
The
Toys.
following Sunday, I'm not here, the 8th.
Yeah, we're gonna kick it old school, Matt.
Yeah.
Kick it old school. But yeah, on the Shadowcast, we talk about news on the latest toys. We talk about the 3D prints that we're working on, just different things in pop culture, movies, music, all that stuff. So welcome if you are joining us for the first time.
Welcome on.
Where did it go?
We could start with what I'm working on, if that's okay.
Oh, Pete, what are you working on? Shut up, I already bought one.
Did you really?
Yeah. I just got the filament the other day. I haven't set it up yet, but I did. It's such a good sale price. And of course, it was a week before you sent the teaser for the Cobra 3 Max, but whatever. I did buy one. It was like $150 or some shit off. I got it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say $150 period.
No, I wish. I got it with the 4 colors of ink that they have. They really need to come out with more colors. I said ink, I mean filament. They need to come out with more colors because I don't really plan on using purple or some of the others for things. I would really honestly like it if you just put on a black and white and gray filament. That would be fucking awesome, you guys, but whatever.
Well,
I did.
I was going to say, I think they have a deal with Pantone to produce those colors, which is why they're pushing it so hard.
Well, Pantone has access to a whole spectrum of proprietary colors or quote unquote proprietary colors.
Right.
So like, I get that these are a good basis, but like they really do need to put out something simple because while this will print with other filaments, the Pantone ones have the unique QR code, which allows it to actually function with those. Now I'm hoping, and I haven't looked into it too much, but I'm hoping that I can figure out a way to hack the QR code so that I can scan it and just put a different filament in there. Because that thing doesn't actually have a camera or any kind of ocular device to see what color it's using. It just knows it has the assigned slot. So if there's a way that I can use the QR code and put a different thing of filament and just call black, purple, or blue or some shit, I don't see why that would be a problem. The problem really comes in if I need to swap out that black and then the QR code assigned to that changes or whatever. So I don't know.
Well, okay. I'm confused. I thought Anycubic sold their own filament outside of the Pantone stuff. I don't know if those come with QR codes, but secondly, I thought the slicer itself allowed you to choose what colors you have set up, and that stays in there until you decide to change it.
It does, but it uses a QR code. From what I understand, because I haven't opened the box even yet. From what I understand is you have to scan the QR code and assign it to whatever specific thing.
It sounds like simplicity though. Like there has to be a manual method. I'm spitballing. Don't worry about me. I don't know shit.
Yeah. I honestly don't either. I've opened it. It's still in the box because I didn't get the filament until 2 days later. And then I received my pile of loot, which was fucking huge. And
I'm excited for you to use it. I just want to hear your feedback on it.
I am excited. I'm not sure what I want to print with it, but like I'm definitely interested in doing it. I just haven't had a chance to set up because someone keeps taking up all my time.
Oh, fuck off.
Boo! Boo!
Boo!
You're not on camera.
What was I gonna say though? Yeah, but if you wanted some files to test like how the shadow modes and stuff goes, just to see like vibration on stuff that we actually print, just let me know. I'll send you a couple files. Something small to start out with, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, I mean that's the other downside of this. It is a smaller print area, probably more like the Ender 3.
Yeah, I still use the 𝗀𝗲𝗍𝗆 a lot actually for smaller items. Actually, I was going to show off the traffic drum. I've been producing a lot of like smaller stuff in mass, just in preparation for the awesome con in April.
Yep.
So I'll have all that stuff in hand. I have also printers, arcades that I'm working on to print out. So what I'm trying to do is at least get 5 of every item ready to go at any time. Just outside of the con, but just in general, so I don't have to, worry about days-long prints, or it's just a matter of clicking a button to get our decals out and then letting those out gas for 24 hours and then applying that and blah, 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 blah.
Decals, yeah.
Yeah.
Stretch a little longer about this because I'm having a mouse problem.
I'm actually excited for the Cobra 3 Max, which is the larger print volume. I have an idea. We're getting some work done in the house soon, which everything's in shambles right now, which is kind of why I'm using this as a backdrop.
Wait, you're gonna be doing practical prints?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I'm going to take my photography station and move it into this spare bedroom, and then put the dioramas that I use and start clearing up that area a little bit, which will open more room in the 3D printer room area. So that way I could probably fit more printers.
That makes sense. Yeah. I haven't been over your place in a while. So I forget exactly where your photography center was off, like to your right behind you. Used to be.
Yeah. It still is right now.
You gonna put a printer over there?
Probably in the 3D printing room. There's going to be 3 printers, and there's a shelf right now that's.
Oh, are you going to get rid of one of those shelves?
Huh?
Are you going to get rid of that shelf that's on the left as you walk in?
No. So the original owners left a boltless shelf system there that I'm using for the dioramas right now.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
That's the one that when you walk in and turn to the right, right?
Yeah, all the way to the right.
Yeah.
I love built-in stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's not built in, it's boltless. So you don't need like hardware to put it together. And it stays really sturdy together. They left one of those behind, which is fantastic because I already have my own huge one where I have all my printers at. And I'm just going to use that as like a secondary station. Maybe I'll dedicate that to the resin stuff or, whatever the situation is.
Dan, what's that face for?
I'm getting ready to throw my mouse out a window.
Okay. I said this stuff being pervy, but you didn't say anything pervy. And I was like, did he catch on to what I said?
Oh, no, I didn't catch on to what you said because I've been trying to.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. It's using a pump to fill up. I wonder if it sucks it when it's done. Pause. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not important. This is more important.
Everything's important.
It's a mouse that's Bluetooth and USB. And no matter if I have it on Bluetooth or USB, after a couple days, it stops working. And that's the first time I've done that to
him. And he's gone.
That's why I like the little Logitech ones. Can't go wrong with that.
I bought this is a real Logitech, but I have a knockoff. I love these so much.
Is that a Bluetooth one?
I think this one has it also, but I'm using the wireless part.
This is the wireless USB thing that sends a signal. That's the one. This is the Logitech I get.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not using a trackball mouse on my Mac. Oh boy,
what's going on?
Okay, I was like, everything's going to hell right now.
And we're back.
Hey,
and we're back. Sorry, that's what happens when I have a tantrum.
It's all good. We are. Let me see. What am I doing? I'm trying to rework the WWF signs. Oh God. To make them slide in at the top, the decal, so that way I don't have to like use tape or double-sided tape to do it. The thing will still run in the back, but I guess I forgot something here or pulled it off while I was printing. I gotta check where I made this mistake. I don't see, unless that's part of the print. I think that's part of the print. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, there's something wrong here where I'm not joining that piece correctly. So this part came off, and it should have been on there because that's part of the slot for it to go down and hide the rest of the, or inset the decal.
What was
I made a post that Chad took a picture of. Got quite a good bit of traffic on it, so I guess I'm going to start producing WWF signs if anybody's interested.
Did you meet the 100 like quota?
I did.
Oh, okay, nice.
Much faster than I expected it to. I was kind of hoping it would take its time so I could figure out the kinks of it. Yeah. I should have said like 100 follows next time.
It's the problem with like Excelsior 1975, right? Yeah. Chad, as we're calling him, but Excelsior 1975. He's doing a lot of promotion. He's like basically a promoter that we have right now for our stuff, and like he just is so prolific with his pictures and everything.
Yeah, so simple, clean, contained.
I haven't opened the Dragonfly yet. It's still in its box. That's what I thought was the PKE meter from Hasbro, but it's the Dragonfly, and it's in a big ass box.
The Ghostbusters news and other channels are starting to get them, so I'm like,
yeah,
close. Let's go.
What are some other things
that turned out really good, Pete?
Thank you. It's just, if you pay really close attention, the decal doesn't sit as cleanly as I'd like. And I think if I would have made that a slide-in decal versus a like press-in decal, it would look much cleaner and be easier to maintain. Easier for me, easier for you, the consumer. So it works both ways.
Easy for me, easy for you. It'll be easy for everybody.
Right. We want to be able to throw these out the door. We don't want to freaking sit and tinker and do all this extra work, right?
And by throw them, he means place them in a box nicely and ship it, not chuck it out a door.
And you don't know.
Yeah, because I would love to spend 6 hours on a print and just fucking break it, thrown in a box. God damn it!
Well, hey Pete, you and I want to talk about the elephant in the room.
I don't see any elephants anywhere. We don't keep wildlife like that. But I did want to talk about decals a little bit more.
Okay, you can talk about decals first. Good.
Basically, I'm still tinkering around with the settings. The original BN20 comes at a 350 output rate for inks, and it's oversaturating the vinyl, which makes the adhesive not work as well. I lowered that number down to 250. It's still kind of curling a little more than I'd like at the corner. And I recently lowered it to 170, and this looks great. It's not bubbling up. The only thing is it's a little bit less saturated as far as the ink goes, but it still pops a lot. You can kind of tell just by looking at this. It's very clean, very sharp, very beautiful. Wait to see how this looks on an arcade. I have one set up with the 250 right now. It's sticking fine, but I know myself, and if I see like this little edge right here, it'll bother the hell out of me. So I'll have to go back and redo it. So I'll probably be working on that. But 170 is kind of my last hope here. So if it's not going to work out the way I want to, that might be a not so good thing for me. Because I will have to start putting like light borders on the decals of everything I print, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the whole purpose was to not have to do that and not trim.
Exactly. Well, I think that the trimming is still not. Well, I don't know. I have to ask. I still don't know what the problem is, because they say when you cut to the edge, that's what causes the curling. Well, if I don't cut to the edge and then have like a outer ring to it, that's not going to affect the print. Yeah. But if I then trim it down, will that negate the issue, or is it still considered cutting to the edge? So I don't know.
Cutting to the edge.
What other things do I have to talk about right off the break? I am working on the Still working on the Shadowramas. This is a painted wood floor tile. I just finished designing a piece that not only will help you stack up vertically the walls, but also include pegs on the other side that'll let you plug the floors in. So on the outside, you can make it an inside building versus an outside building. The wall pieces around and have it look like a outside of a building. So it's going to add more versatility, allow you to build up a little bit. I still don't have these on the site yet because I'm still testing the essential pieces that I want before I start offering a base pack. Then from there, like I said, if this works out the way I want to, I eventually want to do some space sci-fi walls, maybe based off of some folks that carried color swords and stuff like that.
It's 𝗫𝗫𝗍.
D&D.
Sky, to bring back an old joke, 𝗫𝗍.
Take it back.
What else? What else?
Space
we
swords,
also
and you can't drop bombs in that universe. You want to use space swords.
you just blow up planets.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you can't drop bombs in that. Yet there was a bomber in the shit fucking 8th movie.
Dude, that I don't know.
You can use a space laser to nuke an entire fucking city.
I thought that was funny that was the line that was drawn in The Last Jedi. I know people don't like The Last Jedi. I'm not debating that. I get it.
I know,
but the line was the bombing. Like space laser swords, magic, sound in space is what I said. I thought that was hilarious.
Is that a Sri Lankan laser disc?
That's the Star Wars control panel.
Wow.
I was gonna say, it's a control
with
panel.
the vinyl decal over it. It's super clean. It is.
Now,
the Death Star, the Star Destroyer.
Pete, there's not a button that says bomb on there, is there?
There is not.
You better put a bomb button on there.
Also, everyone, they use a torpedo to destroy the Death Star, not a bomb.
That went like magically into the exhaust port, which pushes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bombing, you can't bomb in space, you fuckers.
So dumb.
That looks really cool, dude. Wait, hold that up again.
Oh yeah, this is basically the new control panel that we're using moving forward. The thicker box look and decal, and this is the control for your 𝗫𝗍 laser sword folks that you're gonna pop in here.
That's really.
And it's gonna
cool.
have a decal that runs through it also to mimic the original. And
wow,
I remember
that turned out really good.
I remember at AwesomeCon last year, there's a woman who like bought it on spot. She was like, "Oh my god, it's a Star Wars one."
Yeah, she's really cool, man. She does a lot of Ahsoka cosplay, and
it was a different one. She didn't buy it. She bought a Mario Kart and then something else.
Yeah.
For her nostalgia room. Yeah, she's super messing around with Mel.
I think it's mousing. I think you were right because it's like a Disney reference.
Yeah, she's super active on Instagram and does really good cosplay. A lot of Ahsoka. But yeah, she's building this whole nostalgia room, which has just tons of cool stuff that she occasionally posts pictures for.
It's not Star Wars, it's 𝗫𝗍.
Well, no, it's a 𝗫𝗍 series.
What else do I have to talk about? Oh, we are bringing back Community Spotlight. So we kind of fell on that a little bit. We had Rocco.
We just got busy.
We got Grayson. We had Dan, who we had on for our first one. He never left. And then we're bringing Jerry on. We're bringing Jerry Gaylord on next month. It should be awesome. I'm excited for it. But I also wanted to take this opportunity to talk about other people who I've been following for a while that are doing work in the community. One specifically being Flashpoint Customs. He does a lot of work for like I would say customs and head sculpts. I know I've started following him, I want to say about four years ago. And since then he started working in more like I don't know what program he uses, but similar to like ZBrush or Blender or something like that, where he's modifying heads and making his own kind of faces now. But I wanted to point out that I saw the growth of this guy. He started off with like a basic head sculpt and kind of reworking those. And the level of detail, when I saw this face, I knew exactly who it was immediately. Just to show how much better he's gotten over time. And wanted to just kind of give him a short shout out as far as the level of work and the detail that he's doing.
Go back to the Miles one real fast.
That's actually Vic, I think.
That's what I thought. I was like, that looks a lot like Vic. I didn't. It didn't register in my brain. I was like, that looks
that. But
shit.
that just proves the point that Pete was just making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew what that was still.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wow. That's really good.
Right.
That's
right.
So good. It would be really hard to do that if he designs it well in character too.
Yeah, I thought the 𝗬𝗡𝗵𝗵 was really nice too.
𝗬𝗡𝗵𝗵?
Yeah.
Yeah, this takes a lot of practice to get good at.
God,
I want to say he's been cranking away at this for like 3-4 years now, just like building up his skill. And it really shows. It really freaking shows. Not to say that his original sculpts were bad. You can still tell who that person was.
You might be using nomad sculpting, but honestly, they're all tricky to like. They take a lot of time to develop your skill and base level of ability in.
Yeah, I think I started following him because he did a video tutorial about Mesh Mixer and how to cut an existing sculpt down to the chin line and then open it up to port heads in. And I was using it to try to capture 3D head sculpts and like fix them how I wanted to originally. So I used his video as like a launching point to help me figure that out.
A little bit behind the scenes here, real quick. There is a sports bot that I use for stream that we had an argument over, like a real argument over in DMs 2 weeks ago, because I don't feel like turning it off and on. So at the end of the discussion, it was like, you know what? I'm just turning it off, and that's fine. I really, it's cool. After I said, fuck both of you. So I went in and I turned it off, and it's still going.
I just typed in the private chat, SportsBot the Immortal.
God damn it. And not only that, it was showing me the Sixers getting butt fucked on television, which is not what I wanted to hear. I turned that off. It hasn't. You've been on the stream. It hasn't been on a week. And as soon as the show starts, it sneaks 3 of them in.
That is weird though, actually, because I had your stream up last night
yesterday. Yeah, not one of them. Not one sports alert. And the Flyers are playing.
SportsBot was like, so only on Sundays. Got it.
It's okay. Yeah. No, it's okay.
I have a mind of my own. Only on Sunday when they don't want it, you motherfucker. Ah!
No, I noticed that. We rarely talk sports on here, but did you see the Giants release Daniel Jones?
Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not on my Facebook or Twitter. Yeah.
Nah.
Yes, I saw they released him, and I'm actually glad you didn't, because unfortunately, all I did was share a GIF of him falling during the Eagles that said, "Goodbye, my sweet tripping prince. Godspeed."
Listen,
it ain't his fault.
I agree. I don't think he was the caliber as Eli Manning. I do think he had more movement in the pocket than he could have, but ultimately the Giants have failed for the last 12 to 15 years to establish a fucking offensive line for protection of any sort. You have no time in the pocket. Like, I missed the joke.
It said it sounds like the Democrats.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question now that since we're on the subject?
You just did.
Can I ask 2 follow-ups to that?
Okay.
What do you... I'm not asking this. I'm asking this straight up as a friend, not trolling you as an Eagles fan. What the fuck was up with that letting Saquon Barkley go?
You asking me?
No,
I think it was just a pissing contest, to be honest. And Saquon knew his worth, and they were like, "Well, you've been injured a bunch. We're not going to pay you that fucking money or give you the franchise."
He said
tag.
that to his face.
Yeah.
on the phone. Well, on the phone, he was like, what did he say? He's like, I don't think you. Maybe you could get more. Go ahead and try. Okay, motherfucker, I'm out of here. And he immediately got signed by the Eagles. And I heard from other, because I have a lot of Giants friends that are like, oh, you just wait. He's going to be injured. He's going to suck. You know what the background of my wallpaper on my phone has been for the last 2 weeks?
I hope it's Saquon Barkley.
It is.
Yeah.
Him doing the hurdle over the guy where he jumped backwards.
We deserve it. We fucking deserve it because we have failed every year to put an offensive line in place. Saquon's going to get hurt if there's nobody to go open a pocket for him, right? That's the situation. Who doesn't deserve it?
You don't deserve it. The guys running the office deserve a fucking thrashing.
I don't care. I haven't bought merch since they started a losing streak. So I'm not funding that. Like, what do you want me to do?
I hear you. I didn't want to ask it when I was trolling you, but then, the more I edit clips, I'm like, and I've watched because I'm part of that network now. I'm watching the games and I'm like, why did they let him go?
Dan, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you agree with this statement? Like in the first 3 to 4 games of the season, you could tell how your season's going to go.
Usually.
I would say 80-90% of the time.
Yes.
Sure. There are some chances that the team pulls out.
This year, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
we haven't lost since.
No, I saw our team first 3 games. I always watch the first 3 games to give it a shot. All right, let's see where their head's at. How are they playing? You could see the writing on the wall. Always.
Yeah.
What's their injury? Yeah. What's their bench look like, as far as injuries go? And if they got everybody healthy and out there and they still play like shit, that's your season right there. That's it. So I'll give them 3 games. That's it.
I don't know. I'm not here to kick a corpse or fuck with the I had a legitimate question. I just had a legitimate question because honest to God, listen, I've had this since the day I was born. This was
ever since I was born.
This was in the hospital. This was at the house waiting for me when my mom brought me home. I've had it ever since. The young Dan drew on it because he's stupid, but he's had it ever since.
So fucking beautiful, man.
It's no secret. Shut up. But my point was, it's no secret of out of the 4, football's my least favorite. And it's more so because of the broadcast. I can't watch football broadcast. It's the ads, my ADHD. Like I can watch 50 hockey games at the same time. One football game, I'm like, bet. But it's been fun watching those guys. I don't know. It's been fun watching Hurts, man. He sucks in the pocket. Oops. What happened?
McNabb?
Yes,
wow,
McNabb.
bring it back.
Jalen McNabb. Mike Vick. Remember he was sorry. I do want to, before we get into the fun part, I do want to bring up one more thing. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to scream. We're going to handle this maturely because we know how we can get.
That's what you think, Buckhart.
Yeah. Except Matt might derail me. Pete, you shared this, and I mean, this is kind of nerd news.
Oh, you're talking about Michael B. Jordan?
Yes, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. No, Jonathan Major's assault and defamation lawsuit was dropped.
It's not going to change anything.
I think it might. I don't know.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
So like I was watching somebody else kind of put some commentary and kind of agreed with what they were saying on it. When James Gunn had his tweet firing basically about 3 or 4 years after the fact, they brought him back.
I don't think it's the same thing though. Him saying that a shower at a hotel is like a child peeing on his head is not the same as assault on somebody else. Even if
I suppose, but you bring like, and this is no knock to Robert Downey Jr. whatsoever. My man did time in prison for drugs and wild shit.
Back when
Josh Brolin, domestic abuse against Diane Lane, I think it was his wife at the time.
Who?
Josh Brolin, Thanos.
Yeah. Bro, yeah.
Hawkeye, his ex-wife was accusing him of like sexual abuse.
Yeah, what happened to that with the whole pistol thing?
So yeah, this is a this is a cakewalk compared to those, man. I'm like,
I mean, when you're
why
comparing
couldn't
them,
you bring
yeah.
him back? I
It's
think
a
you could
cakewalk.
stop the story in its tracks and still like make him pop out of the quantum realm at this point.
Also,
4 years from now, you know.
Two things. One, Misty. Yeah, we really like Jonathan Majors as Kang. He was fucking great. I'm really bummed that Hot Toys seems to have canceled that figure entirely. Because I wanted that. And the second thing is shit. Something I forgot.
Sorry.
Something Pete was just talking about, and I forget. Oh, that's right. Disney used to be Nazis. So
Disney, Warner Brothers. Listen, I've watched a good deal of Warner Brothers cartoons. I remember the depiction of anything not white and American on those cartoons, man. Like Fantasia's got a famous scene that they deleted.
you're talking about the dinosaurs one? I remember that.
Crows?
I don't know your reference.
Well, that's Dumbo, Pete.
Oh
Those
yeah,
are the crows. Those are the Jim. Those are the
Yeah,
crows.
yeah, the Jim Crows.
No, they were Jim Crows, right?
Pretty much, it was definitely a racist epithet. Maybe not intentional, but yeah.
There's like satyrs that were deleted from Fantasia in a scene, and one of them's just drawn.
Yeah.
They're all still around.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm saying something irrelevant. You can keep going.
I was gonna say. I said I. You know the accountability. The word accountability. It's not like he ran from it. And it's not like any of us are saying what he did was okay.
Yeah.
However, I can't argue with this. It's like I jokingly brought up Michael Vick earlier. I use that example all the time. Do I like Michael Vick as a person? No. Does that matter? Not in the slightest, because what he did what he was asked to do and more.
Well, I mean, on the other thing, it's I guess they don't want someone that has that in their past reflecting negatively upon Disney, but Disney, you don't pay your fucking people down to your theme parks and shit. So
yeah, really,
like
you.
I don't
Disney
know.
has no moral high ground. To
I was about to say, stop acting like you were in any way able to just do this, and it's okay. I mean, damn it, Chris Pratt was erecting giant crosses everywhere. They stopped him before he got to put people on them. They stopped him before he got to put people on them.
What did I miss?
This guy's a phenomenal actor, though. Like
he's
Creed
so
3 was
good.
great.
Dude,
Yeah.
I honestly haven't watched any of the Creed movies. Harder They Fall is fucking outstanding.
Creed?
Creed 3, yeah.
The third one.
There's 3 of them?
Yeah.
Rocky's not in all of them, right?
No.
No.
Thank Christ.
He's not in the current one, I think. The third one.
He's also like Loki season 2. Like I already liked him. I already really liked him as an actor, but Loki season 2 is on, and I didn't even finish that. But where I saw him in that, and I saw how dynamic of a change that was from Kang, and even as Nat Love in The Harder They Fall, like he has such a range as an actor. I really hope that this is just a one-time blemish on what should be an otherwise outstanding career.
Yeah.
They can. I think they can. As excited as I am for Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, I'm also not as excited for Robert Downey. Does that make sense? Like I'll be here for it and I'll be happy, but at the same time, I'm like, this just seems like this seems like a consolation prize that I don't want.
I really hope it's unrelated, honestly. I
hope so too.
Kind of like what Pete was saying. I hope that maybe Kang is backburnered a bit, because Kang is a big fucking part of Marvel. He really is. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, anyway, he's a big part of Marvel. He doesn't get the spotlight that everybody else naturally just shines on things, but also Iron Man has had the spotlight, and Iron Man wasn't even like the most popular A-list. Like they really elevated
It's like a D-list hero.
Iron Man was like Z-list to me in my
mean,
personal life until that movie came out.
Wolverine was never anything like what he blew up to be. Nobody, like people liked Wolverine, but he was really just supposed to be like a real kind of background character. But like so many people loved him, and then Hugh Jackman taking on the role just like was perfect.
To me, it was X-Men '97, man. That was it.
I was gonna say
'96, the original cartoon run. Yeah,
the original
please
cartoon.
bring back King. Absolutely.
Yeah.
For a few of us, you, me, and people who watched the cartoon, Wolverine was like, yeah, and then Hugh Jackman just took it into the stratosphere.
He punched Scott in the first episode. You just left him to die.
X-Men '97 was really good. I
still quote the first movie when they're in the Statue of Liberty and they're looking around and oh God, who's impersonating? Mystique is a person, and he walks in the room. Hey, it's me. Prove it. You're a dick. Okay. Come on, man. Oh, about Jonathan Majors, what Matt was saying earlier. It's not even season 2. It's season 1, the finale of Loki season 1.
Yeah.
I will point this out until the day I die. The moment where when the universe goes askew, the multiverses go askew. He made you believe that because you don't see anything. He tells you it happens.
Okay. Yeah.
By his face and by his acting, he tells you what just fucking happened. And I still get chills thinking about just him going, ooh.
Yeah, him as I forget what his title was. It was like the one at the end or whatever. The one at the end.
Oh God, yeah.
He Who Remains. Yeah.
Yes, He Who Remains. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and then especially because of the robes and stuff, I was like, that's fucking Kang. And I was so giddy. I was also giddy when I saw 𝗖ście because that's such an unknown thing. And I randomly have a comic from part of the Kingdom Kang, I think, or something.
It's okay, dude.
What?
Okay, it's okay, dude.
I will
screenshot you.
It's okay.
I said it earlier. I didn't see it on the stream yesterday, so like I know you did it. It's just dumb. It only turns off for a week at a time.
It doesn't, dude. That's just like it's pissing me off because I had to log back in to check that I had it turned off. And if I went to the site and I saw I was already logged in, I would have said, "Oh, I must have turned it back on and forgot." But I had to log in. Sorry.
Anything else on media? Because shit, I saw Gladiator 2 yesterday.
Oh, how was it?
Yes,
it was good. Dan, I was obviously kidding about them giving Denzel a gun. He doesn't have a gun.
Oh, I fucking bought it, dude. I bought that hook, line, and sinker.
So yesterday I was playing some Fortnite on Dan's stream with him, and I told him I saw the movie. I was like, one thing I thought was weird is that they actually gave Denzel a gun. Like he had like a 9mm in the movie, and Dan apparently believes me.
I'm sitting there going, well, is it like an old-timey gun? How the fuck does that work?
Yeah, no, he doesn't. I was kidding.
Son of a bitch.
Parts of the movie were really good. I think largely they did this because Ridley Scott wants another movie. Like he always wants to make another movie.
Oh my God, stop doing sequels.
Well, like I also think that they were like, well, we have special effects now, and they only captured a fraction of what the Coliseum actually achieved back in the day. There's a scene in this, and I'm really hoping that it starts people going to Google to look it up. Can I give you like a mild spoiler type thing?
Do it. Sure. I'm not going to remember tomorrow.
So
anyway.
They used to fill the Coliseum with water and have water battles in it, and they they actually did this in the movie. They showed that. Yeah, because they had the aqueducts, however you want to say it.
Aqueducts.
I was gonna say that at first, but I was like, that's not how you say it. But yeah, they have the aqueducts, so like they had the ability to flow in all the water. There's a sea battle in the Coliseum, and I was so excited once I saw them getting on the boats. I was like, no fucking way they're doing this.
You just sold this movie in the theater for me.
It's good. Then there's a climactic point after that. It definitely slows down, and you're just like, oh, this really throws off the pacing.
Good old Ridley Scott.
It was a good movie. It's definitely worth watching, I would say. If you go, make sure that the guy next to you isn't narcoleptic and or brings his fucking CPAP to the theater so that he's not throughout the entire movie.
I wasn't there.
I wanted to give him a tracheotomy and put a straw in there.
That won't help. He'll just choke on it.
He couldn't breathe, and it was really distracting.
Dude, as a fellow CPAP user, don't go to the theater if you're tired.
Well,
don't do that.
He just couldn't breathe. Like, even through his nose, it was just like, I don't know where the microphone is. But yeah, it was just like audible breathing. Like,
yeah.
I already don't like the sound of people being alive. But like, that was just so bad.
Yeah, it just made me laugh. The person in your apartment, right?
Oh,
when she used to eat and snack on Fortnite on stream, and you used to yell, and now she's in your apartment and she's snacking.
She's not snacking right now.
Damn it! That's funny to me. How dare you? Oh, I want to go see it based on that. And that's Circus Maximus, right? The Coliseum is Circus Maximus, right? In Rome.
I don't know.
That's where Genesis played in 2007 to 500,000 people. Yes, got it, got one.
You know, I had a friend who watched a few bits of episodes, and he said he feels like we always talk about Ghostbusters on here.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
But while I saw your shirt,
welcome to the Ghostbusters cast.
Do either of you guys want some? Do either of you guys? Well, yeah, they use So this is oh shit! Who's the company that makes this?
I can't because the coffee I drink is like illegal in 4 countries.
What's that?
No, I'm just joking. It's Bustelo. I just love that Spanish espresso.
We're gonna be the Segway Kings here. You ready for this?
Well, hold on. I'm still not ready. Bush Hill Coffee Co. It's the.
Oh no, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to do it.
So I bought this because they donate a certain amount of how
hold it up real quick.
Bag was. They donate a portion of the bag costs to pre-screening for women with cervical cancer.
Oh shit!
I can't even make a joke about it. God damn it!
Yeah, you see that?
Keep your mouth shut.
I bought this one because for that reason, honestly. And last weekend I was at a whole thing for chocolate and coffee and shit.
Giant.
Oh, the Wonka factory.
It was at the Expo Center.
No, but you said you're at Giant. Where else?
No, I said a giant thing, not a giant grocery store. I was at an expo for coffee and chocolate.
Oh, I thought you were messing with me again,
No. So I bought this. I need to find someone who wants it. It's Sumatra Harimau Tiger. I don't know. It's an experimental flavor.
I'll take it for the bag, dude.
I'll take the coffee. I like coffee.
I'll take the bag. I'm serious. Well, here we're the Segway King since we're talking about nerdy stuff and collecting stuff. Ghost is going to be on Dark Horse Comics. What? Why can't you talk about your stuff? This is your show too, Dan. This is your show too.
It is. No, you're right. No, please. God.
You killed Pete. Holy shit.
Go ahead, Dan. Talk about what you want. Not that.
I would do anything for the stream, but I won't do that.
Yeah. Thank you, fucking Meatloaf. Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, you can do anything for the stream, but you can't do that.
Dead. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
That was a great outburst. That was the biggest outburst from Pete on the stream so far. Whew,
I've got a pretty good one. The only other reaction that was my favorite was the reel I made last week of me being excited about Ben Kingsley.
Oh,
that was a real
deadpan, just
those were 2 visceral reactions to Ben Kingsley being in that trailer as Trevor Slattery.
So is Wonder Man a show or a movie?
It's a movie, I think.
It's a show.
I think that was.
I feel like it's a show because nobody fucking knows who Wonder Man is.
That's great. So I get to get episodes of Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery.
It's fine, but this is an issue where they're reusing. I don't know. Hopefully they balance the reuse. Either that or
yeah, too
hopefully,
much will be kind of bad.
yeah, that's really the concern. And because it's like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which I know you love, but Disney has a habit of overindulging.
Oh, I know. I know.
I was gonna say, I think Ralph Boner is gonna be in there too, right?
Boner.
Ralph Boner?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He is
Is that Black Manta? I don't know that actor's name.
No,
that's
one-
𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗿, I think. Something like that. I'm butchering his name. I know I am.
Dude, this fucking mouse is gonna get thrown across the highway. I swear.
Ralph Boner is Evan Peters' character in Agatha All Along / WandaVision. Is it Evan Peters?
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah.
And oh, that's right, Ralph Boner. Yeah, he's the fake Quicksilver. Yeah, got it.
Fake Quicksilver.
Oh,
But anyway-
that's it. Okay.
Anyway, I'm
Watch
excited.
WandaVision, Matt.
I did. No, I did, but I
You haven't
don't
seen
remember.
everything yet.
I watched it when it first came out, and I forgot that was the name they gave him. I know him as Evan Peters.
Ralph Boner. Come on.
Dark Horse Comics, Ghost. Gonna do a whole story about Sister Imperator, which is fine because she died. Spoiler alert.
Is she a singer that's coming on to as the band, or is this strictly comic book?
That is a character. No, she's already been involved. Kate will tell you she died in the movie. So her character is basically the one that runs the show.
Mhm.
And
But she doesn't do any like live performances or anything like that.
no.
Okay.
She's just an actor speaking role. And she turned out to be the last lead singer, the last leader of the emissary, his mother. And she told him that there's also a brother, which is what we got teased with at the end of the movie, which they still haven't revealed because he's a jerk off. And he's going to elaborate on this. I do know from the Ghost fandom, because I'm in it, that people are very insane for Sister Imperator.
So what's really interesting about Gadriel having a red helmet in Space Marine 2 is that canonically the red helmet was assigned to this guy who was serving a real higher general in the Imperial Army, and he
So anyway,
Touchdown Rams! Leave
yeah,
the Eagles.
Rams. Oh, they're beating the
God
Eagles.
damn it, Sports Bot. Anyway,
Hello,
I'm excited
Spot
for that.
3000.
Thank you, Sports Bot, you fucker. I'm excited for that. Also, the surprise on my face when I heard that Dark Horse was still around, and I thought they were gone.
Yeah, no, Dark Horse is still around. They do a lot more not so mainstream stuff.
Are you picking up the issues, Dan?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
what's
God.
kind of funny is the more independent studios, I don't think Dark Horse was one of them, but because Disney didn't give a shit about maintaining Marvel Comics, they basically were handing off a lot of those stories to IDW and other smaller independent comic studios, which was kind of a good opportunity for them to get their hands on like real mainstream characters or even just more known characters than what IDW typically has. Not to say that Transformers or G.I. Joe is small, or even Ghostbusters they had, but
I miss them having that license. I really, really do.
do they not have it, or are they just not making
They
anything
don't-
else
No,
with
they
it?
don't have it anymore. Dark Horse has it.
Oh, okay.
I just caught up. I'm like, oh, that's right. Because remember those issues? He's one of the writers on Sister Imperator.
Okay.
They had those issues that bridged the last two movies, and I forgot it was Dark Horse that published them. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Actually, I didn't realize that Gerard Way wrote the Umbrella.
Umbrella Academy. It's a hard word.
Yes, I didn't realize that Gerard Way actually wrote that comic. Kate told me that yesterday. I didn't know that. I
Yes,
didn't wa-
and now he's charging $700 for a ticket.
No, he's not. They were charging a normal, but because Ticketmaster is a giant piece of shit organization, they allow you to resell tickets right away, and they're like,
I will say I hate Oasis and both Gallagher brothers with every fiber of my ass hair. But they were going in and having someone cancel the resale orders and putting them back at Ticketmaster for regular price.
that's awesome.
They did
So
Wonderwall.
I did. They also did Champagne Supernova. You still kiss my ass.
Champagne Supernova.
They also did Don't
Don't
Look
look
Back
back
in
in
Anger.
anger. I just
Great.
try to stay
Love that
positive.
I just
Well,
love that fucking song. All right. That's it. I got my shit out. So anyway, Ghostbusters news.
Segue.
No, I just honestly, it would be great if someone got in the Gerard way and did the same thing for the My Chemical Romance show, because I would like to go to that. It's their anniversary of they're doing the Black Parade for like a reunion tour or something like that for 10 shows. But so
My
question.
Romance?
I had a question though. We were talking about Dark Horse and Disney properties and all that shit. Was Prey under the Disney umbrella, or is that a lingering Fox movie?
Prey was under Fox, but I think that it's still under Disney. I think that Disney uses the Fox studios to put out more mature content. That's like unless it's like obviously Marvel related. I think that
I think they use the 20th Century Studios. Yeah.
I'd have to really.
Are we going to see a sequel to Prey anytime soon? Does anybody know?
I don't know. It's funny though because I've talked about Dan Trachtenberg, but that's the guy who wrote and directed that, and he did 10 Cloverfield Lane, which I also love. I think he's talked about a sequel, but I don't know if it's going to actually take off or anything like that. Hopefully, it gets a studio release if they do it, or a movie theater.
Movie made me give a shit about
Yeah,
and I fucking hate 18 of those movies.
Yeah,
like they're not good.
No, they're not. The first one just honestly, the first one's not even that good. It just maintains itself as a classic status.
It's 80s bad, but I still like it.
That's why it works, is because it's just what it is. But Prey does a good job of feeling contemporary and still kind of paying good license to the Predator character. Yeah, that movie Prey is so fucking good.
I don't see a sequel. Trachtenberg stated there are discussions for additional installments to be developed after the release of Prey, saying their intent is to do things that have not been done before in the franchise.
So that means it's not going to come out because they only want more of what worked already. Studios don't like taking risks unless it's Batwoman, and then they just scrap the whole project and get tax write-off, which should be illegal.
Fuck Warner Brothers. David Zaslav can suck my dick. They were talking about adapting the Predator 1718 storyline as a prequel, which is a comic book that was in the 90s.
Did you see the Alien movie that just came out?
Predator Badlands coming out in 2025.
Okay.
There you go.
Glad we heard anything about that. That's funny. I still haven't seen Romulus, Pete. No.
Okay.
Although I saw a bit of a spoiler for something towards the end that concerns me a bit, because they always like to do weird things with alien movies, and it looks like they're doing it.
What?
Sigourney Weaver came out.
It's a spoiler thing. I don't really want to say it.
Really?
There's supposedly some kind of human xenomorph.
Oh, well, yeah, that was in
Resurrection.
Yeah. Mama.
We were 3 steps away from it being Animal from the Muppets.
Or the baby from Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, yeah. I'm the baby. Gotta feed me.
That's not the mama, though.
It's gonna be a standalone film.
Okay, yeah, but it's Dan Trachtenberg, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he's on it. He's directing, screenplay, and writing. Yep.
I liked the original idea where they were kind of doing this anthology series. Like the first one was Schwarzenegger, the second one was Donald Glover or Danny Glover. Sorry.
Hey, they don't.
Yeah, dude, get it right. It was his dad.
He's too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
So, we going on? We moving forward?
Yeah.
My pile of loot arrived, and I received the Moto King tumbler, and it's beautiful.
Oh, aren't you glad you didn't get the McFarlane?
What?
Aren't you glad you got that one and not the McFarlane?
I wasn't gonna buy the McFarlane.
No, I just remember we were comparing them, and it was like so miles away. Oh, it lights up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't bring the flame effect. There's a flame effect that goes on the back, and this actually lights up as well.
Lights up for the flame effect.
Yeah, and this thing's really fucking cool.
Okay,
It feels really good for a model kit because sometimes there are parts that feel a little iffy the way they don't come together quite snug. This thing is put together very well. It's a magnetic light system. You just give it a little tap, tap, taparoo, and the light turns on.
Brilliant.
And it also comes with the Bat Pod, which was also really easy to assemble. It breaks down so you could actually put it inside of the tumbler, which is a little odd because, I mean, canonically, one of these should break off and the Bat Pod does come out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It doesn't come out like the bullet.
No, honestly, it would be really insane to do that. But it, like, under here, you can take it apart and then kind of hide away all the pieces in there. It does open. It's a little weird to open. And it has, I'm just going to do this. It has an interior and everything like that. The Batman 1/12 figure does fit in there. I don't know how any other.
I was going to say, does all the little lights and buttons light up?
No, there's no lights on the inside, which would be really cool if you could see it through like the canopy, but it doesn't. Actually, you can fit a 6-inch figure in there. Like this is
just a little guy. This
is the Action Force guy that came with their monstrous SUV, which is bigger than this thing. He fits in here, which is actually really cool. In case you don't care for or don't have the Moto King Batman, a 6-inch figure, but a domestic 6-inch figure will fit in there. I don't know if McFarlane will fit in there. It might be too tight, but he fits in there, so that's cool. And then it has the secondary seat on the side. But yeah, this thing was awesome. Really glad I picked this up because Moto King's model kits are just really good. I still have to assemble my Iron Spider, but like, yeah, really. I know that Rocco's talked about them too. Rocco the Great. Really good model kit. Very pleased with that. Glad I picked it up.
Nice.
It's a beast. It's like 15 inches long.
I was gonna say it looks ginormous.
How much was it?
$160.
It's not bad.
Let me look. Is it honestly, I think it's a model kit. It's good quality. It has light up parts. Shipments. $125.
It's even better.
Yeah, $125. I don't know. It's still available on Big Bad Toy Store. Like, you have to put it together. There are instructions. Pay good attention to the instructions because they're printed very nicely. And, like, there's really fine pictures, and like you might clip something off. They put a fucking logo that shows the nippers where on the thing, and it just shows the picture of them. So I'm like, I'm supposed to cut that off, but you don't see the fucking 0.1 line thickness going through it saying don't cut off. Thankfully I didn't do it for any part that it actually matters on. Like I did it on some stupid little hose down here that doesn't plug into anything. But
fuck them hose.
It's real cut them hose.
Yeah, I did. Misread the instructions.
Oh, silly little hose.
I didn't know we were supposed to be cutting hose.
But yeah, so I'm getting this. I'm still waiting for the trike or the bike from the Flash movie is up there. There's a Batfleck figure from the Flash movie that Moto King is releasing. I have that pre-ordered. Really would love to see them do the Zack Snyder Justice League Batmobile because I think that would be fucking awesome. And I also would like to see them try a Hulkbuster because I would love to assemble it, but also think that they would knock it out the park. So I'm hoping that we see more and I feel we will, but I'm really hoping to see we could get some more cool products from Moto King. This guy I actually pre-ordered through AmiAmi yesterday. I wasn't sure if I had the first version of it, but I don't think I do. I think I just have a standard Batman. What's the hand? Oh, yeah, that picture is really Really bad, actually.
Well, that first picture.
No, the
No,
fourth
the
one
fourth
down.
picture down on the left.
It moved down.
Oh, it made me look stupid. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Pete, but it did make us both look like fools.
This is one of my. I don't live and breathe by Zack Snyder movies. Like I haven't watched anything after. That one.
Yeah,
I haven't watched anything since.
it looks like Pete Holmes there. I'm Batman.
You're so lame.
Turn around for a second.
These they go to sleep.
I'm here to kill Super Dark. Yeah,
But
the nightmare storyline that they had going on was
the nightmare sequence that
it
one
was interesting.
shot.
Yeah, they actually mafex actually has a Joker figure up for pre-order from that sequence, and I think I have that pre-ordered. Yeah, you had it ready.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think I did actually put it in the chat.
Fuck Warner Brothers for taking this away from me, and I will fucking kill you. Fuck you for taking that away from me. I don't care that he wrote it after. I want to see the Nightmare movie now. You can't do that to me.
Yeah, the worst part of the Snyder Cut was the whole Flash sequence because I just think that they did a really bad job with the Flash.
It's gonna be weird. All right, I'm gonna say it, and I'll just let you react. This made me like Jared Leto's Joker. This one little scene.
David Ayer
damaged right here.
David, and actually, so I learned more about this portrayal of Joker from our friend Rocky because he's a huge Batman fan, and even David Ayer has an alternate version of Suicide Squad that wasn't released because they wanted to go for the PG-13 rating rather than R. And a lot of people, it's probably died down now, but there were people asking for the Ayer cut, the Ayer cut. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but like they made a mistake by using Joker so much to promote that movie. That was definitely a big mistake because
it's a Harley Quinn movie.
Well, it's also such a departure from the Joker that everyone was dick riding for so long. Like Heath Ledger did an amazing job, but like the Batman the Nolan trilogy really isn't as great as everyone likes to pretend it is. But this is still just such a drastic, different portrayal of Joker, and there's so much backstory into why he looks the way he does. Like, Damage is because Batman's beat the shit out of him to the point where he has concussions. Like he has the teeth because Batman's knocked the fuck out of his teeth. Like he is actually physically a product of Batman's violence against him, and like he embraces it. And that's what was kind of the interesting aspect of this character. The problem is we don't see that. So even the fact that I appreciate that is hypocritical because I hate all the people who get all sad when they say Groot's last words were calling Rocket dad. I'm like, well, it doesn't happen in the movie, so it doesn't fucking count. But knowing the backstory about this, it would have been cool to see all of that unfold in a movie.
But it did make me cry more.
Yeah, but like it doesn't happen in the movie. It's not established canonically.
How about that?
Well, people need to get over it.
No, I said, fuck you, James Gunn, not you.
Oh.
This was a great, I want to see the Nightmare storyline, like, bad.
Yeah, it would be cool.
But notice, there's no tattoos, there's no bullshit.
He is wearing the teeth.
Yes,
I think I caught a glimpse of it.
Well,
he has to because his teeth are all fucked up.
It's possible that his tattoo is like wearing down because he's not maintaining it. Like you have to make tattoos fade away as they're in daylight more and more. And this guy's in the apocalypse, so his tattoo is not going to look great. And also, if he's putting face makeup on, he's probably just covering it over, covering it up.
I'm just saying.
You know what I was going to say? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Dan.
No, I was just gonna say, and this redeemed Jared Leto's Joker. Like you can take all your criticism, shove it up your ass. I don't care.
If you want me to think, like,
Not
I
you,
think
I mean-
what happened was he got the script, he read the Joker part, he was like, all right, well, here in my head is how the interpretation is going to be for him. And when they put him in that getup, he was like, oh, fuck, I can't shift gears. Oh, my God. I don't know how the movies work. I don't know if he knew the costume that they were going to put him in, but I'm sure like he mentally prepared to do this role prior. And then
I would think so.
Seeing that jazzy getup that he had on in the movie, it's just hard to take him seriously.
I mean, I don't take anything seriously in that movie when he's like, I just want to watch BET.
But the other thing is when Common was talking about Harley and he's like, oh, you want her? You can have her. Like there was something very animalistic about Joker in that nightclub that I really actually liked when he's just kind of steps back and just watches Harley and Common's character interact. Like he's just kind of doing this thing and it feels very predatorial. And I really actually like that scene for that reason. Don't care about the rest of the movie, but that scene was one of the few I liked.
Just realized that was Common, and I hate myself.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Oh shit!
I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. You're talking about this scene particularly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's a little further in, when when Harley gets involved, because Joker really just kind of does study how they act, and it's I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Granted, I haven't watched this for a considerable time, but
I don't hate this movie. I've tried to hate it.
I definitely don't like it.
Well, but you don't hate it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Listen, it's Ghostbusters 3. I tell you, the final act is a ghost busting movie. Literally.
No, the problem is this feels like a late 90s action movie. It just feels really kitsch and like forced out. Like Independence Day is not a great movie. It's just this movie that they just throw together and release.
This movie's not that bad. Hold on.
I'm talking about the first Independence Day.
I know this movie's not that bad. The first Independence Day movie is a piece of shit.
The first Independence Day.
John DeBont needs to never work in Hollywood again. In fact, I hope he isn't.
So real quick before we go to anything else, I got some more stuff from my pile of loot. So I got a little ATV for my Warhammer guys, Imperial Fists edition.
Oh my
so
God.
I think it drive with style. Yes. I also got Sideswipe because another MDLX figure, 3-0 is knocking it out the park. They're killing it.
Why not?
Babies. Wait, what? I grabbed this guy because he's on sale right now. This is the planet. What is that? Planet Furay?
Yeah.
He's on sale on Big Bad Toy Store, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Here's all the accessories and everything like that. So he could just be a cool crocodile character, or he could be like a killer croc type. So
what? Sidebar.
TMNT.
I meant Roland Emmerich. Sorry. Go ahead.
What did you say, Pete?
Oh, he reminds me of with his Bayou costume on of Leatherhead from Turtles.
Yeah, that's actually a really good one too. I also, because I'm addicted to Joy Toys 1/18th lines, I grabbed a soldier.
Okay.
Pretty cool. They have a few different ones. Like they have some Roman legionaries. I think they have some like crusade type knights, like Templar knights and everything like that. But I also grabbed these guys because I figured these might be kind of a cool villain for my Ninja Turts. So yeah, I pre-ordered these guys. I also did pre-order Splinter and April because yeah, I want those. Like I'm really honestly Joy Toys really doing a lot, and I really just like the product of the quality of their products and really getting sucked into 1/18th line figures. I did receive, like, obviously 1/12 scale things, like some GI Joes, the Golden Age Robin, which is in a box. I just didn't break it out for this.
So just showing that love to that 1/18 line.
Yeah, Joy Toy's killing it. Even 𝗬𝗍𝗍 is doing pictures. He did one. I can't remember who. There's the one guy who does Dio's. Oh shit. He does like kind of one-off dioramas. Give me a moment, because I want to mention his. I want to mention him by name because he does really good work.
Talking about Vasco?
Yeah. He did like a Dio, and 𝗬𝗍𝗍 was just taking pictures with it with different figures. It was like a destroyed brick wall, but it was really cool because he had some Warhammer figures in there. He had, I think, GI Joe's doing some stuff in there. They're actually Imperial Fist Warhammer figures. But yeah, I completely forget how that. Oh yeah, no, 𝗬𝗍𝗍 was taking pictures with the Warhammer figures from Joy Toy. And one of them was using that Vasco Creations, I think.
It was just Vasco Toys.
Vasco Toys. Yeah, he was doing something with that backdrop. So yeah, if you're looking at different dials and everything like that, Vasco Toys does a really good job too. And he seems to like create like the whole shebang, and kind of just doing them as one-offs rather than trying to make different things that you'll put in backgrounds. Like he'll make the whole scene, it seems. Trailing off.
Yeah, sorry. I was not reacting to what you were saying. I looked up the alien hybrid thing at the end of Romulus, and I'm never going to watch that movie.
Damn it.
But I'm going to ignore that.
Damn it.
You want to see it?
No.
No.
I want to watch it.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, you have fun with that.
They're making another one, apparently.
I mean, they're also doing the Alien Earth, which is supposed to be a prequel, isn't it?
Something. I don't know.
Which, kind of. All right, whatever. I think I'm done with Alien. I think I'm good. Anyway.
So this is link I sent. This is the 1/12 DLX line from 3.0. Wow. They've been doing the Iron Man suits. They announced that they're doing the Midas armor, and I just wanted to show that because I know we've talked about them before, and because I'm a psychopath, I buy all of them.
This fucking mouse motherfucker. Sorry. That's really cool. Look at all the accessories.
They actually scale well with domestic figures too. Like it feels like an Iron Man, and they're die cast, which is another thing that I think.
I was about to ask: is it die cast or plastic?
They are. Like the flaps and everything that go on them, even the shoulder pauldrons are usually plastic, but the figure itself is die cast.
Wow,
that looks amazing.
Yeah, they do a really good job with these. I have their Hulkbuster actually, and it's a very good Hulkbuster.
God, that looks sweet. Just makes me want to watch the MCU again. Speaking of MCU.
So Pete, did you go for this or no?
Nah, I pass. I really don't do movie figures.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Is that
there's a time when I was like super impatient and I didn't know if they were going to release like the mainline comic figure version, so I would pick up the MCU version. That was probably early on in my collecting days, but I realized quickly patience.
I did pre-order this, but honestly, it looks okay. I'm really hoping that they're just bad promo shots, as Mezco is notorious for. But I know that
Schreiber.
Yeah, the face is not great. I think it looks good with the mask on, which is a saving grace.
I'm gonna burn 𝗵𝗿 to the ground. I swear to God.
Inside you're dancing because the Eagles are catching up a little bit. I think it looks okay. The head sculpt is.
Sorry.
It looks like.
Is dancing also what he does at karaoke bars?
It looks.
Sing.
It looks like.
I'm getting kicked off. That's it. Well, this has been nice being here tonight. I appreciate it.
Well, he went full in on that one. It looks like the guy from Letterkenny that Wayne has to fight who has the back knee. That's who.
Yeah.
Rat. What the fuck is his name?
I don't know, but I am not a fan.
No, it's definitely not great.
I wasn't gonna say anything because in that first picture, I'm like, it doesn't really look good, and then the other pictures do not help. That particularly.
I think I have a Marvel Legends that looks better than
Radass. The guy's name is Radass. He looks kind of like Radass from Letterkenny. This one looks. I'm curious what this head sculpt is going to look like. I'm really wary about these unlicensed figures sometimes, especially when it seems like they're trying to capitalize on a figure that's going to be popular. Yes, Pete.
So say if you go to their Instagram, I think they show the unblurred.
I'm going to go to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize that they didn't have any of the uncensored stuff on the.
So is this one figure? Who is this actually for?
It's
both.
You could buy them. Yeah, you could buy them together or separate.
Oh, well, it says Void Savior. That's why I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't get the placeholder name.
I mean, it's unlicensed product, so it's just nonsense.
Let me find the unedited picture.
Oh, Jesus.
Something that actually also annoys me is
That's a Marvel Legends, by the way, guys.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, thank you, Dan.
It's a little blurry. I can probably zoom out. There we go.
It already looks better blurry, so.
Right? It's still better than that Mezco. Jesus Christ.
You're fine. I'll tell you right now, I don't know how I feel about the here's the Instagram one.
I picked this up because it was on sale and it had Headpool with it. So
let me get out of my chat, you fucking piece of shit website. There you go.
Yeah, those look good. Those look good.
They don't look bad.
Matt has a hard time complimenting anything.
I can only see it so well. So
yeah, it's not a good. I can't get better pictures, but it certainly looks better than the Mezco one.
I like that he comes with the spine and skull, and then he comes with those the blades. The other thing that kind of, what is that, Last of Us? Is that the? Okay, yeah, that's
59 weeks ago.
The Last of Us.
Is this out of order? Oh, it's pinned. It's pinned.
It's pinned.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what really bums me out? I was moving Joel on the shelf over here, and he fell over, and the strap that holds the shotgun in place broke. So that's cool.
Is it like a plastic strap or is it like a elastic?
It's kind of rubbery. It's like a softer plastic. It's meant to like kind of be a little flimsy and stretchy.
If you could salvage the hooks that it is on and maybe like use an X-Acto to cut it open, I have the fucking elastic that they use for figures.
Yeah, maybe I have to look at it to see what I could do. I didn't really look at it too much because I might be able to do something like that. Even if I have to drill little holes into it, I could probably do something like that. So this came out this week. This is the first of the I forget what they call it, what they're calling the group from the Void. But this is the first of the characters. I really hope they do Gambit, honestly. I think Blade is without a doubt going to be produced because there was never a Blade figure released by Hot Toys, so people are going to go nuts, as far as I know. If anyone feels like chatting or commenting in the future, let us know if I'm wrong. But yeah, overall, I think this looks really good. Hot Toys face accuracy is sometimes really dependent on the angle at which you look at it. I don't know. This was an instant pre-order for me because I'm already getting Deadpool and Wolverine, and I want the other characters that they had in the Void. Excuse me.
Oh, cool. She's standing on the Juggernaut helmet.
Yeah, I think that was a cool addition. She even has the toe claw that comes up. I'm guessing there's a section of the boot that pops off, so you could do it with the toe claw or without. But yeah, I think this looks good. Oh shit, it's seamless arms. That raises some concerns. But it's Hot Toys, so it might not be that problematic. I'll just have to leave her in a museum pose like that. I also like that they scale her down to make her look more height accurate.
How do you move eyeballs in a sculpture like
so that? The back of her head will actually pop off, and then there'll be these two little prongs that you can use. Some of the figures are smarter, and they'll have a central bar that connects both of the prongs on the back of the eyes so that they move in unison rather than allowing them to be all wonky and everything. But that back piece will also have a swap out. So if you want to put the hair that's more tangled and everything, you just pull that off and then slap the other one on. It's just a magnet.
Looks like the blades on the boot are detachable.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that there's just a section on the front of the boot that'll just like pop on or off. It might even be magnetic because I know that a lot of companies really like using magnets to hold things into place. What was that? Oh, you're biting your mouse. I was like, I didn't know what the hell you were doing.
It's if I don't do that action, I'm just gonna bust it on stream, and I'm trying not to be one of those jerk offs where they make so much money they can just replace it right away. I'm not bitter.
Now, I think this went up for pre-order like a couple months ago, but I was fishing through this site and saw this figure on there, and I was
this is definitely, I haven't looked at it, but this is definitely something I would probably consider picking up because I loved Onimusha Warlords. That first game was so good to me, and I would love a remake, especially after playing Ghost of Tsushima. I really wanted to play Onimusha again, but the controls are so antiquated at this point. I would like to play this in an updated version. This looks great.
The only thing I was going to complain about was I noticed that the ankle pivot wasn't that great in the first photo, but it redeems itself in a separate photo later on. So.
Okay. And that actually is important, especially for a samurai with some of the wide stances they have to take. I'm a little bummed that he doesn't have the wind sword because
they don't do a great job showing the articulation most of these initial promo photos, but once you get deep down in it, you can see it goes past 90 on the elbow. The ankle rocker does work legitimately. He's able to do a great crouching stance. So this does show it off. It's just those few promo photos weren't doing it justice.
And
that's it for pictures.
That's all I got.
Go back to the accessories.
There's nothing below. Like if you click that down arrow, it doesn't show you like a.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Why did it stop going? Well, why did it?
Some websites don't work, man. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. There's a gray like down arrow on the left.
Can you use directional arrows? Yeah, that looks really good actually. Yeah, it's kind of funny that they gave him just a base. It looks like they give him Enryu, which is the fire sword, and then just kind of bland katanas, because there's also Raizan, which is electric, and then Shippu, which is the wind sword. And then there's the Bishaman sword, which you use to kill Fortinbras at the end, but nobody gives a fuck about that apparently.
These I can't click on, Pete.
That's fine.
That was the last one.
That's strange that they only gave him. Yeah, like those. Maybe they're from the second game. I don't know.
The thing is, the anime on Netflix swaps our original character here for Musashi, the famous Japanese swordsman.
This is Samanosuke.
So I have that figure too. So if I really wanted to make a Netflix version, I could just pop the head off and stick that bad boy on there.
Yeah, Samanosuke Akechi.
I think this is a $60 figure, $65.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
I would take a gamble on it. I need
I
to.
think I might.
Is it on 5K also?
It should be.
Okay.
I've gotten something from Toys Metaverse recently.
Okay. Well, I have an account with 5K. That's the only reason I was asking.
The only reason I say that is because I'm sure you don't care, but Toys Metaverse seems to do the Star Wars third party a lot more than 5K or VC Toys. So, and that's where I picked up Darth Maul. I picked up Luke. I got an Anakin on pre-order. I like them. They're beautiful.
I'm tired of two-factor authentication.
1 and 2. Let me in.
I logged in. Let me in.
A million emails just with a 6-digit code. Shut up.
Did you pick up the chainsaw guy from Resident Evil?
No, I didn't. I actually let my Claire and Jill figures lapse too.
Oh, what I was going to say also, I'm looking to do a couple anime arcades for Awesome Con, and I am having a hard time nailing down what is super popular. I'm trying to do like a short run of like those arcades. So if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. I think One Piece is a definite, and I'm looking for like 2 others maybe. I don't know if people want to see Dragon Ball Z, but I've been hearing Dan a lot, which I'm super unfamiliar with. And what's the other one I've been watching? Oh my God, Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been hearing about that. I don't think that would make a very good arcade though. So I'm looking for alternatives.
What is this? This looks awesome. Another Hasuki figure? Oh shit.
Am I gonna get Dan to watch anime just based on name?
Okay. I haven't not watched anime. I just haven't watched it in the last 10 years.
I mean, just put out a Ghostbusters anime. Just put out a Ghostbusters anime, and Dan would be like a woo for it all day.
I have a Ghostbusters manga.
Is it good?
Yeah, actually, it's
manga.
really good. It's actually really well written. Speaking of, buy the car. Buy the car. We're 8 days. If I don't get this car, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I promise you, it's gonna blow up in 8 days.
It'll blow up.
Damn it! Oh man,
this is Astro Toys, I believe is the name of the studio that makes these. This is based off a guy who made a figure using 3D printers and then sold that figure and then eventually got his own license. Like, this is one of those figures, and it is pretty cool. It doesn't really fit in with a lot of things I collect, but I wanted it, and it makes me want more of them. It has really good articulation. It has articulated fingers. It has pretty generic paint application. It's not bad, but a lot of it's just kind of, especially on the guns, it's just kind of really
flat.
Yeah, nothing really pops or stands out. He has great articulation though, and he's a lot of fun to pose. But yeah, I want more of these guys based off just this one. I just thought it was really cool because this really was just some guy used his 3D printer and designed this figure, and then it took off. There are like 5 or 6 different characters that he has in this AstroBots line, and they're just really fun.
Damn, good for him, man.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So these aren't 3D printed though anymore.
No, it was 3D printed at the start, and then it turned into like an official product. Like, I have the box packed away right now, but it's a whole line. This is actually made with like a mold and plastics, and it's shipped out. Yeah, it's an actual product. I got this on Big Bad Toy Store. They're just a cool little like mech guy, but they have ones that have these really big like shoulder arms and everything, with just more guns and stuff. It's just fun. I like it. Yeah, and yeah, he has like segmented fingers, so like he can flip you off and everything.
I like how that's our go-to. Like, oh, articulated fingers, middle finger.
Yeah, but like he has actual jointed fingers, and
I have my my Ant-Man. You can't really see it. He's like in this corner right here.
oh, Giant Man.
Doing the double bird. So every time I come downstairs to get ready for work, there he is in the corner. Just I'm like, yeah,
Hey, Pete, before you go to work.
yeah, for real. Thanks, Hank.
There you go. Metal fingers.
I don't have any characters that
Do we have a website we can
And
pull
then
up for this
something
guy?
else. I don't know.
You don't have the box nearby, do you? Maybe we can pull up the website just to kind of show some love.
I just Googled it.
You're gonna make fun of me because I'm a good Googleizer?
What?
You googly.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
What?
Does Big Bad Toy Store charge you when you make a pre-order?
Sometimes it depends.
They'll warn you.
Yeah,
it'll
they'll let
stay
you
in
know if
there.
there's a pre-order fee.
I want my Papa Emeritus, god damn it.
I like how it looks like you're regretting your decisions immediately.
Well, because I have a different card now, and
So this is the website for AstroBots.
AstroBots.
Apparently, there's a whole comic and everything, or their comics, and like for the characters and Toy Forge. That's
Mother.
it.
This mouse made me hit cancel instead of share.
Do 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 do. This mouse made me hit so bad.
Professional man of life. Nothing gets to you. Staying
Wow.
freshness and cool. Wow, somebody paid for this.
Yeah.
I mean, like they put money in it.
I think the line is actually pretty popular because the figure's really fun. It's a very cool figure.
Like you take him out to bars and he's like really talkative, but like in a good way.
Yeah, dude. Like, listen, I was single when I got this figure, and I'm not anymore. I'm not saying that it's because of
The time has passed, Astrobot.
but there might be a
Sorry,
correlation.
AstroBot.
There might be a correlation.
You're Astro fuck now.
Can we see the characters?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Hold on. Nah. Fuck you. What's the name of the one you got?
I don't know.
Hey, look, it's Buzz Lightyear. It's almost Buzz Lightyear.
This is very interesting.
I don't know. I know that Apollo was the one that was originally a 3D printed. So I'm pretty certain is the first one he made. And then that's kind of what took off. And I think it grew from there. So
Those top three look amazing.
I think that some of them look really cool. And they're all on Big Bad. Some of them sold out on Big Bad Toy Store. But like this guy's on Big Bad Toy Store. They're not cheap, which is a little bit of a bummer, but
they look amazing. He's got boobies.
Dan,
What?
those are clearly for cores. For
I
like,
don't have boobies. That's Bumblebee, everyone. The Vulcan doesn't talk. He just speaks in TV speak. Because Michael Bay's an idiot. I'm still bitter. Those look badass, dude.
I heard that animated one was pretty good.
The Transformers 1, yeah.
did you see it? I haven't seen it yet.
No.
Oh,
It's word of mouth, baby. I'll say, do I lie? Nah. No, I've just heard a lot of people like, yeah, like it. It's that's badass, dude.
oh, he has lights. He has LED lights too. That's pretty cool.
I'm
But
getting Helldivers.
we know
vibes,
Matt's a
though.
sucker for like giant robots.
Kind of am, yeah. Like I love my like Pacific Rim.
Job.
Fly, Eagles fly, go to hell, New York Giants fan. And the LA Rams suck my balls. I'm sorry. Whoa, that I did not mean to do.
It was the mouse. Oh no.
No, when you go to the picture, it fucking automatically fuck you, okay?
Even this figure is significantly smaller, and it looks like it still has articulated fingers.
That's still bad.
Maybe on one of the hands.
That's badass looking still.
I think this
I think-
one sold out on Big Bad Toy Store.
I think it's both.
Oh, it's smaller.
Dude, these are there you
5.5.
go.
It's a smaller one. I think those hands swap out.
Yeah.
Dude, these are awesome.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I didn't know that there was the Buzz Lightyear colored one. This is the one I have.
Okay, all
To
right.
infinity.
To infinity and beyond. I really.
On a quick tangent, I think it was very strange that the movie Buzz Lightyear was so deep in science, and that was supposed to be a kid's movie.
I liked it.
It was okay. It gave me a bit of anxiety.
I don't care for any of the Toy Story movies, but I really like that Buzz Lightyear movie.
I just think it's
Yeah, I
weird
said it then.
that they focused so much on him being so devoted to the mission that literally he's going through time, and everyone that he knew is just like getting older and enjoying their lives, and he's just not.
You don't like my movies? Why don't you go fuck yourself?
You got a buzz in me.
Star Wars. Oh, Star Wars. Dude, that has been living rent free in my head since you showed it to me. Every day I think about Star Wars.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Sasso,
Star Wars.
such a good bit.
It's so good. Fuck Randy Newman. Fuck
You
That's
guys
all I
catch
got.
up on Dan? Have you watched Penguin yet? You
I
catch
did
up
not
on
watch the
Penguin
end.
yet?
I did not watch the end of it yet. I was hoping we'd forget to ask me, as I just haven't.
That's all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's going on.
I went to see Red One. I don't care. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that.
You were
Is
singing
it worth?
earlier.
Is it worth talking about?
I don't know. I like, as a person that went to go see this movie with zero fucking expectations, knowing that it's probably a kid's movie geared to the Christmas holiday, whatever, it was okay. I liked it.
Okay.
As a wrestling fan, I am so fucking tired of Dwayne Johnson. I don't know how else to tell you.
He's actually like the butt of a lot of jokes in that movie because he is like the most serious part of that movie because he's like the director.
I like when he plays it straight. Like
He
he's
like-
a good, straight, goofy guy.
He's a director of the security for Santa Claus. Santa Claus gets kidnapped. This is the premise of the movie. And Chris Evans is in this movie as like a non-believer of this. And he's like, well, he gets detained by this organization. And they're like interrogating him about where Santa Claus is at.
That's it. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in on it.
The Rock comes in. He goes, I'm not working with this guy. He's on the list. And Chris Evans just like, dude, you're not talking about the fucking naughty list, are you? That's it. That's it right there. He's like, come on, please get out of here. This is stupid. Like even the movie knows like it's a dumb premise, but still finds like a way to make it funny.
Oh, we have a talking polar. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm in. You know
Sure.
what? Damn it.
It shouldn't exist. It's yet another piece of evidence that The Rock should learn to say no.
Hold on. Wait.
I liked it.
Wait.
What?
And I don't mean about The Rock. Take The Rock out of the equation on this one. And please understand, I'm not saying this about you, Matt. I'm saying in general.
I know where you're going with this already. It's not for you.
No, that's not where I'm going with it. Kate, slap the shit out of him when we're done. All I hear is people when sequels come out or Marvel movies come out. There's nothing original. I want something new.
Dan,
That's not really a great example, though.
sweet Dan. That
I mean,
exactly.
John Wick should be like the shining example of like, here's a new IP. Let's burn it to
no,
the
I'm
ground
not talking
and
about
make 4
IP.
fucking
I'm talking
sequels.
about non-IP specifically.
Well, that's what I'm saying. John Wick crept out of nowhere. And like everybody's like, wow, that was amazing. I'm glad it wasn't a sequel or reboot. And then 4 fucking movies later, here we are.
I still haven't seen the first 15 minutes of that movie, and I will never watch that.
Oh, it's
Of
fantastic.
the first 15 minutes?
I've watched the movies, but I will not watch the beginning
Talking
of
about
the
the dog's
movie.
death.
I pick it up right after the dog dies.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
It's not the best part. I'm kidding.
Well,
Too
the
late,
dog
you said
also
it.
dies in WandaVision. Did you skip that one? He got
Yeah,
into
but
the-
There's a website called "Does the Dog Die in This Movie?"
She just mentions it in passing, and it made me chuckle. I can't.
Is there
as long as-
really a fucking website?
Yes.
Yes. I forgot about some other things that I need to show off.
That's awesome. I wonder if people legitimately look up Marley and Me.
It's right there.
So this one.
Wait, Matt, look, it's on the screen.
Why the fuck is that? What the hell? Also, fuck that dog. I know the premise of that movie, and that's the worst dog you could ever own. Fucking dog that destroys lives and everything. Why is Gladiator on there?
Is there not a dog in there?
You would know.
Oh, cool. They abandoned the child. I'm in.
I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy.
I've abandoned my boy.
You made a Diabolic movie?
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, they made not just one, but 3.
Fine.
Hey, I know the dog doesn't die in this one. Who cares?
Abuse.
Someone stalked? I guess the villain would be stalked.
I think this covers everything.
Does
I
someone
would
use
say that
drugs?
Deadpool stalks the dog. He's obsessed with it.
Does someone use drugs? They're not allowed to do drugs in those
Also,
movies.
I Am
Oh,
Legend being
okay.
on the list is kind of a twofer because the dog dies, but it comes back to life and then dies again.
What?
The dog turns into a zombie in I Am Legend.
I know. I stopped it at that part.
Oh, is Old
'Cause
Yeller
you-
on the list?
I hope not.
A dog named what?
Yeah.
Oh, Prey. The dog was awesome in Prey.
Yep. I love the comment, dude. The comment on Old Yeller is the screen name Old Yeller. I did, in fact, die. All right, you win.
Is there
there
throat
throat
mutilation? What the
mutilation?
fuck?
These are kind of like
What the
specific.
fuck?
What is
Are
it?
there
What is it?
fat suits? Is the
Are
baby
fat suits
stillborn?
triggering? Is there something I don't know about?
I guess for fat people who don't know why they're fat.
No, but Red One,
That's a nice toy.
the action was pretty good in that movie too. Not gonna lie.
I mean, you know.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah. Just wanted to, since I never showed it off. We also never showed off the fact that we did receive the Marvel Legends Kang figure forever ago.
It's true.
I never opened it, but yeah,
Once I get the floors done, I'm gonna do the a nice display, and then Kang will definitely be in that display.
nice. I also ordered the Avengers Tower this weekend because it was double points weekend on Lego, on Lego.com.
Mm.
So yeah. Plus, because I bought this in time, I got a little Cerebro deluxe set that came with it.
Like for the set, or is it like a actual helmet you can wear around that's Lego? Unanswered questions.
Dead air.
Dropping boxes, then walking away. Oh, there it is. Answer my question.
I had to go get it. Yeah, so
I like how Headpool's just like staring at the computer screen.
worst popcorn bucket ever.
Or best.
No, you wouldn't want to use it for popcorn.
You said that last time. I still don't believe you. I think I would put myself through the agony of
Dead air.
All right, what else do we got to go over? That's about the botanical garden.
Dead air.
How much is Are we good?
I think we're good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, what are you
Well,
talking? I played a sound effect.
Okay. Look at me. I'm pushing sounds. Anyway, if you guys want to hear more of our
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check something real fast.
oh boy. You guys are killing me with this now.
No, that's the one thing.
What happened? Can I do this?
Oh, I knew there was something where you were trying to pigeonhole me, and I forget phrasing. I forgot what it was, and we already went over it. So.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool. That's whack though.
Oh shit!
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
We will have Jerry the franchise Gaylord on the show. I believe it's December. Help me out, guys.
15th.
15th.
I will not be around the 8th because I'm going to a hardcore show.
Oh, I won't be here on the 8th either. So Pete's doing it by himself.
Hey, solo dolo. Anyway, if you want to hear more of our thoughts, tune in Sundays live, 8 p.m. here on YouTube, or head to shadowmoses112.com to add our current accessories to your collection. We are constantly working on new items to add. I'd say daily I'm updating different things that you probably don't care about, but you can slide to our Instagram to see the current projects that we're working on that'll eventually make it to the site. One of them being this current WWE sign. I'm trying to find a nifty way to make it easier to slide into the top so that you can just pop the decal in. But there's a little issue with this part right here, which I'm trying to fix. But once that gets resolved, it'll be on the website for everybody. The version that 𝗖cie𝗽𝘆𝗿 1975 has is currently double-sided taped on an inset. And I'm not really digging that design, so we're working that. But stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you next Sunday. Thank you for joining us, and have a good night.
Hey, wait, hold on, whoa. Enjoy your holidays, everybody. Be safe next weekend. A lot of traveling going on. This Thursday is Thanksgiving. So, I don't know. Be safe.
That should be on the website. Is there family arguments on there? That's triggering. Yes, there is.
Are there family arguments? Yeah.
My fucking Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's why I avoid them. Shit. But anyway, you guys have a great fucking night. Bye.
Yep. Enjoy your holidays, guys. Bye.